How's it going on? Mike the Caveman Q here again for Paleo Problem Long Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. And today's question is, what can we do about anxiety? Now, unfortunately, most people probably experience anxiety at some point in their life. But for many people, it is a systemic issue. It goes on for a long time. Unfortunately, for those people, the lineup of current therapies is extensive. You could get anything from a barbiturate to an opioid to an antidepressant or an antihistamine. The list goes on. There are a lot of potential things that you may be prescribed if you have anxiety. Moreover, you may be recommended therapy, which is an excellent idea. But in the end, we're still only trying to slap a band-aid on the problem rather than trying to address the root cause. Now, what are the root causes of anxiety? Generally speaking, starts right in, wait for it, the gut. Now, we've talked about that before, but of course the other primary driver is stress. Now, that is also inexorably linked to the gut. So at its heart, some of the chemicals that are dysregulated during anxiety include serotonin, norepinephrine, epinephrine, so adrenaline, as well as cortisol. So our stress hormones and some neurotransmitters. But as we've talked about a bunch of times, those are very interrelated. Your gut produces more serotonin than your brain does. And chronic stress, regardless of the cause, can lead to dysregulation of that HPA axis, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, and the adrenals, which in turn creates a vicious cycle that can cause even more stress and more anxiety. But since we've talked about a whole bunch before, let's talk about some of the actual things we can do. Now, like I said, your gut is priority number one. The literature indicates that those who are experiencing anxiety often have different populations of bacteria in their gut, and generally they are deleterious types. So gut dysbiosis is a big driver. You're going to want to focus on measures that heal your gut. Now, we've talked all about that before and the link between the gut and the brain and how we can fix that. So you can take a look at that video at the end. But from there, we have to work on managing our stress. Now, what are some of the steps you can take to manage your stress? Things like breathing exercises, prayer, meditation, exercise like yoga, which will help do that and get you moving, but just exercise in general, getting quality sleep. These are all things we've talked about before. Now, again, it's all easier said than done, but those lifestyle factors are super important. From there, you're going to want to look at adaptogenic herbs and mushrooms, things like ashwagandha, rhodiola, cordyceps. You're going to want to look at other relaxing herbs, things like lavender and chamomile. Those will help you out, whether you're talking about tinctures or teas. Those are great ideas. Different micronutrients, things like magnesium, calcium, things like the amino acid L-theanine. Other things like CBD oil are going to be a great idea. Not only do they have roles on the endocannabinoid system, but more importantly, they have roles in the serotonergic system. So CBD is able to directly modulate the 5-HT1A or hydroxytryptamine serotonin receptor, thereby providing an anti-anxiolytic effect. So your biggest takeaways for today, though, are focus on your gut and focus on your stress. Take measures that will actually deal with those rather than simply trying to slap the band-aid on. Short term, if you are someone who needs it, I understand. If anxiety is going to cause you not to function and you need medication short term, then discuss it with your doctor. It's something you can do. But long term, take care of your gut. Get in some quality probiotics. Get in your micronutrients. Actually work on stress reduction. Make sure you have a proper sleep environment. Actually focus on breathing every single day. Really think about it. Actively think about it and focus on that. Get in the sun when it's possible. Get moving. Do something. Whether it's just walking, or maybe you go some bike riding, or some swimming, you play an activity that you enjoy, get in some weightlifting, get in some yoga, whatever it is that you enjoy, get out there and do it. If it's dancing, get out there and dance. Get moving. And on that note, a little side tangent, music's also greatly related to reducing anxiety. And whether you're just dancing in your house and singing along with it, do that. Have enjoyment. Do things that are going to help to reduce the anxiety. From there, if you need to, look at different herbs that will help to relax the HPA axis. So those adaptogenic herbs, things like the lavender and the chamomile. Get into an Epsom salt bath. That will both relax the muscles through the transdermal application of magnesium, but just relaxing. It's enjoyable. From there, definitely consider CBD oil. It's incredibly powerful stuff. But if you want some more information on that, take a look at this video here on CBD oil. And if you want some more information on the gut-brain axis, where we talk a little bit more about how those two are linked, take a look at this video over here. And if you want some more information about how stress and that HP axis is linked to the rest of your body, how one thing can affect the others. Take a look at this video over here regarding negative feedback loops. But hopefully I helped you out, guys. You know what to do. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman, over on Facebook at Paleo Problem Long Island, and of course over on MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of your anxiety. Focus on you. Actually do the steps you need to. Don't be anxious about it. Actually do it. I'll see you tomorrow.